Hi guys, and welcome to another F1 Clash video with myself as a WF1. Here we are in the Ferrari team event series, final round, and we are in a pretty good position. If you haven't already, do please like, comment and subscribe, as it helps me grow the channel even more. So where we are today then, we are in the final round, 4 races in and 177 points. And it's been pretty close so far. We've had a 42, a 47, a 46 and a 42. We've been unlucky with sort of last 2 lap rain or blocking in the pits. It's been pretty hard, but we're okay. If you've been watching for a while, you will see that Music Man, Ibon, Fernandez and McGrady are all up there, which I'm hoping to join. Music Man is 1 out, he's going to get number 1. However, Fernandez, McGrady are in reach, so we'll give it our go and hopefully we can snatch a P2 here. Let's move into our 5th race. It's Abu Dhabi, and let's see how many points we can get. Right then, Abu Dhabi is upon us. Race 5 out of 8. And can we get a good qualifying position? We can, 7th and 8th. Rival using the same as us in terms of drivers. So let's go. If you followed the previous video, this is exactly what I used before. So medium and a hard with dead fast and eternal flame. So that medium is going to do a 4 and 4, and Leclerc's going to do a 5 and 3. Sainz might get held up here. He's on the wrong side of the grid, unless he gets a good inside line. That's not too bad from there. Can he go up the inside? He can, into 4th. Leclerc's lost out massively, down in 11th, as Sainz makes his way into 3rd place. Can we get Leclerc up the inside? Not quite, but into 12th place. Sainz takes the lead, and we'll cut Sainz down there. Leclerc still in 12th after that really poor Abu Dhabi start, but he's up to 11th and we'll cut. So we're going to try and hold position as long as we can with these drivers and save fuel and tyres. And we're just going to boost at the key overtaking opportunities, like so. Like here, so we'll try and get Leclerc around, which is not going to. No, oh, that's so annoying. But Leclerc's back through, and we'll boost all the way through to the next part and cut down. Sainz is in 2nd. I'm not too fussed about losing a place there, as Leclerc comes around to start lap 3. Sainz, we're going to boost to get through that part of the circuit, and we'll do the same with Leclerc. Boost all the way through to the end part. So we'll cut Sainz down here, and Leclerc will cut down for a 2nd. We'll try and close the gap on the leaders. We'll actually boost Leclerc around all the way to the 4th lap. Sainz crosses in 1st place, and Leclerc is going to still got 2 laps left. Should jump a few people in the pits here. Can we get the Mercedes? We can. We don't want to lose that position as Sainz comes around to finish that lap. And Sainz comes into the pits, and Leclerc now 7th place. A few people pitting ahead, so we're going to leave the boost on and see if we can just build a little bit of a gap. And Sainz will do 4 laps. Leclerc's now up to 4th, and we'll be pitting this lap. We're going to go for softs. I'm going to leave Leclerc boosting as Sainz closes down on Sainz. Leclerc up to 3rd, and Sainz takes the lead. So Leclerc should have enough tyre to get through to the pit stop. It's going to be perfectly judged. And Leclerc now in from 3rd. Sainz is comfortable away first place. Leclerc's going to lose quite a few positions, but he is going to be on the soft tyre, and we'll try and close that gap. So it's all about Leclerc now, and he's probably got a good 4 or 5 pit stops ahead as well that will come into the pits. So let's see what we can do with Leclerc. And there's a row of traffic here, but can we start making our way through? Leclerc is stuck behind Leclerc, but not any longer. Leclerc up to 7th. Sainz is gone. And can we go up the inside? We can. Leclerc now P6 with 3 pit stops ahead at least, and now 5th. So Leclerc's making easy work with that extra overtake on the eternal flame. Not got the fuel left though, but still not a bad run considering he was 14th place. And Leclerc now into 3rd. He's going to have to save fuel. Sainz is out of tyres, but we're well clear, so that's fine by me. Leclerc's not going to catch Sainz. As Sainz gets over the line, and Leclerc will make us have 46 points, which is a not bad return. So 47 points then, well sorry, 46 points. We didn't obviously get second, so a good start to the second half, and we'll move on to our 6th race. Here we go then, race 6, and it's Imola. He haven't worked out already. I am away this weekend, so just trying to get some content, hence some echoey rooms and some not so echoey rooms. So P7 and P8, Sainz and Leclerc. We're going to go probably soft and go dead fast for Sainz, and we're going to go street shark for Leclerc. So we're going to go for the overtaking and the speed with the tyres. So soft and mediums all together. And we're going to see what we need. A good score, probably 46, 47 points. It is one of my favourite tracks, so fingers crossed we can do well on here. As Sainz jumps into 6th place and Leclerc up to 7th. So can we get a couple more, another position maybe before the hairpin? We can't. So Sainz in 6th and Leclerc in 7th. As Sainz comes around the final corner in P6, now P5. So great move by Sainz. Leclerc we're going to boost probably at the hairpin for 2 laps. And Sainz we're going to come back in on the next lap. So we'll boost Leclerc from there. And Sainz is stuck behind medium and hard, so we're going to boost him now and try and get past both of these down the straight. As he tries to get Hamilton but can't get him. Now he gets him. Can we get the Ferrari as well? We can. I am going to boost and catch up with 2nd and 1st, as Leclerc is in 8th place. So Leclerc's going around okay. And actually let's come back with a no service and do 2 laps on Sainz and see if we can go as hard as we can. Leclerc coming around the last corner, trying to get past Norris. We'll come back for hards, mediums. Leclerc struggling to get past Norris, which is annoying. Can we get him in the hairpin? We can't. Nearly round the outside, but he actually loses a place, which is just not performing at the minute, Leclerc. As Sainz gets back past. And we're getting held up a bit here, which is not good. Oh, how can we get held up like that? Every time. just not working out at the minute. Leclerc really struggling with the pit stops. And he's got a lot to do from there, like this terrible positioning. This could cost us our P2, guys. This could really cost P2 in the Champions, and it's all because of a bad strategy with Leclerc. We need 40 points plus, and we're not going to get anywhere near it, I don't think, here. I'm going to boost as long as I can, but we're just not going to get past them. We can't even get past Ocon. It's just an awful race. And that's going to cost us P2. It really will. Leclerc can't even get past Ocon. He finally gets past him. Sainz comes back out in 7th. Oh, this is so frustrating. Another game. Leclerc now 17th. Can we get Sainz? We can't at the moment. We need a few pit stops ahead. There is a few, but it's not going to help us at all, really. As Leclerc struggling, really struggling. Can't even get past when Sainz goes off the track. Look, come on, man. As now we get P14. Can we get Ricciardo? He's just not going anywhere. And we're only on 34 points. Shocking. Shocking. It's just that pit stop again. It happened in one of the earlier races. We just got absolutely chaotic pit stops and pushed to the back. And that's what's happened here. Leclerc's so slow through these corners. And it's cost us big time. 36 points is awful. We're nearly going to run out of fuel as well, just to add to the measure of fun. And we do run out of fuel, but we make it. And that is, guys, absolutely terrible. Race 7 of 8, and we are in Brazil for Sao Paulo after an absolute awful Imola, where Leclerc has been stuck in pit stops twice now over the 7 races. We need 47 points here. We have to start trying to get some of them points back if we want P2 this week. So let's try and give it a go from here with 47 points. It's going to be a big ask, big ask on Brazil, but let's see what we can do. I don't know if P2's out the equation yet or not based on that 36 points, but there's only one way to find out, and that's give it our best shot. So where do we start? We already losing positions, which just sums up our weekend so far. We had a great Saturday opening round, and Sunday has just been diabolical so far. As Leclerc gets into 8th and Sainz now gets into 7th and 8th, so great moves. Let's try and get Sainz up the field. Sainz is behind Russell, so hard tyre should be an easy pass, and it is. Let's see if we can get... Let's cut them down then. So P5 and P8, plenty of room to work with here. The leaders are on softs, so they might go to hard tyres. And Leclerc sitting in 8th place now. So Leclerc has got some hard tyres in front of him. So with that dead fast, let's try and get ahead of them. We've got percentage on tyres left. See if we can breeze up behind Verstappen. See if we can get 6th into this corner, and we can. So Sainz is P5, and he's got maybe a few pit stops ahead, potentially, dependent on if they pit. We will boost a little bit. And Sainz goes round the outside. Perez isn't going to pit. So P4 now for Sainz. We are going to bring him in now and pit for mediums to the end. Leclerc is in P6. So we've got a good chance here. Sainz is a bit low on tyres, but we should make it. And we should be able to go mediums all the way to the end. So Sainz is going to be okay, just as he comes into the pits. Leclerc comes up and will take third place. And he's going to come back for the soft tyres all the way to the end. Sainz comes out P5. So we should be on for some points here. I just hope it's 40-7, but I don't think it's going to be. Although the leader is on a hard, so we've got a chance. As Sainz gets into fourth, and Leclerc now coming up to pit for soft tyres. So we're really pushing for this 47 points as first place goes round. So first place is hard tyres. That's the one to catch. And Leclerc is going to have to do it by overtaking Lewis Hamilton. But we have got a hard, medium and a hard up there. So let's give it a go. Fourth place for Leclerc. Sainz on the back of Leclerc. That's P1 for Sainz. Now it's getting Leclerc. How far can we get Leclerc in 2 laps? Can we get Leclerc into P2? 46 points is not the end of the world, but 47 would be a lot better. And it is a medium and hard for the second and third place. As Leclerc comes around now. Sainz might catch Leclerc as well in team orders here, so we could get lucky if that is the case. As Leclerc goes up the inside for P3, so we should get P2 here as well. Straight down the inside, 47 points, thank you very much. And that is a big, big 47 points after our 36 the previous outing. We're nearly lapping the rival. As we get a screenshot of that one. As Leclerc comes round for 47 points. And that is one race to go. A massive, massive result. Last race then, and we are at Monza. And it's a big, big race in this Champions division. Currently sitting, needing 42 points to get second place. So you can see the requirement for a massive, massive race here. So let's see what we can do. So we're going to split the strategy, 3-3-2 for Sainz and a 4-4 for Leclerc. And we're going to go attacking. We're going to try and push for a 24 points with Sainz, because that would be a great step already. So where does Sainz go off the start? Can he go round the outside? He can wonderfully. So Sainz into 5th and Leclerc 8th. So cut them down because there's a slim chance of overtaking here. And we've got hard, medium and hard for the front 3 out of the 4. So we're going to try and push Sainz past now. Should be able to get 4th, we do. We'll cut down again and we'll try and get Russell into this corner. Not quite. So second and third are on medium and hard, slower tyre. As Sainz goes around the outside but can't make it. Leclerc sitting 8th. And we're currently on 38 points. So we need another 4 points. Is the requirement at the moment. And let's push Sainz to get past this medium and hard. Sainz straight away. Now, can he get P2? We're going to leave him boosted. See if we can get one up the inside. We can, and we'll cut down there. We are going to come back and pit this lap. And now Leclerc we're going to push as well. So any soft tyres ahead of us. 1 and maybe a medium may pit. So we're going to boost Leclerc. Okay. That's Sainz in P2 at the moment. And we're going to actually bring him in. And we're going to do no service, so we'll get out a bit quicker. As Sainz goes round, Leclerc's stuck behind Verstappen. So we still need 42 points, 4th and 7th at the moment, with a lot of pit stops to happen. So it's definitely a race against here. We don't need 42 to draw, we need 42 for a clear 2nd place. As Leclerc comes down the final corner, gets ahead of Sainz, nope, but we do pit with Leclerc. So Sainz now up into 2nd place. We're going to bring back for the mediums. Leclerc's got past Verstappen, and we're going to bring him back out. So Russell will pit again. We are going to leave Leclerc boosted for the moment. We still need that 42. So where's Sainz? Can Sainz get past? He will be pitting this lap, but he does get past Sainz, who's on the hard time. And we're going to bring him back for a medium run as he pits. Leclerc's 6th place. Trying to get past Russell as Sainz comes back out into 4th. So just P4, so we are now on 40, we still need 2 points. So still a big say left in this race, and there may be 2 pit stops at least left, so we're in a good position. Can Sainz get into 3rd? Making hard work of it. As Leclerc sitting there in 6th place, waiting for the pit stops. As 1 pit stop now happens. Sainz still can't get past Norris. And guys, we are on 41 points with 1 pit stop at least to go. So it's not a great strategy, but it's going to work because we have Norris ahead of us who will have to pit. We'll get a photo of that just for a bit of fun. And that's actually Sainz through into the lead. Great dive up the inside, and Leclerc sitting in P3. We might be able to get a 47 points for a show off here, guys, because Sainz is going to get team orders over Leclerc. As we're going to push into the corner here, hoping, can we get 47 points? Oh, we might run out of tyres, if anything. But Leclerc's giving it a go. We're not going to need 2nd place, but it is 46 points. And that is a massive result because that will see us safely into a P2 for this week's Champion GP. So we'll wait for the opponent to finish. 46 points. He did have lower team score than us. Just over 132, I think it was 122. And let's look at that. Will that secure us 2nd place if my calculations are correct? It will. So as you can say, Music Man way ahead. Fair play to you, mate. I'm 2nd, 352. We've got Fernandez in 3rd on 347 and McGrady on 327. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed that video. Do give it a like, comment and subscribe, and do come back tomorrow for the weekend's GP rewards. Thanks guys, and catch you in the next one.